This is a video called Against Conspiracy Theories. It's about why conspiracy theories are bad explanations, and I use as an example the idea that somebody other than Lee Harvey Oswald killed President Kennedy and that other people covered this up. There is a link to many of the arguments in this video in the description, and also a link to a book about the Kennedy assassination and why Oswald had to be the one who killed Kennedy and why all the other ideas about it are wrong. For the purposes of this video, a conspiracy theory is an explanation of some historical or current event that claims the event was secretly planned and caused by a powerful or allegedly powerful group who benefit at the expense of others, who lie and suppress evidence, and who lie about motives for their public actions. There have been some real conspiracies, such as the Watergate scandal, but there are things that set conspiracy theories apart from these real conspiracies. When the conspiracy theory is taken seriously as a description of reality, it falls to pieces. The people who adopt the theory ignore many of its implications, such as ridiculous events that would have to happen if it was true. So, an example of a conspiracy theory. On November 22, 1963, Lee Harvey Oswald killed President Kennedy, JFK, by shooting him from the Texas School Book Depository with a rifle. JFK's death was investigated by a Blue Ribbon Commission headed by the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Earl Warren. Many people think that the CIA or Lyndon B. Johnson, Kennedy's successor, also known as LBJ, or the FBI or the Secret Service or many other groups killed Kennedy or covered for the murder. And the Warren Commission and others allegedly lied to cover the murderer. Now, let's suppose that one of the JFK conspiracy theories is true. The conspirators want to keep as much of the benefit for themselves as possible, and so have an interest in getting some people to believe their lies and propagate them honestly. That is, they say false things, but they don't know that they're false. Let's call these people dupes. If LBJ killed Kennedy, he might try to dupe Warren, and that could explain why he acted the way he did. But then you have to ask, how would Warren have acted in public if he was not a dupe? According to the conspiracy theory, he would act exactly as if he was a dupe, despite the fact that he's not. He would say he was trying to discover who killed Kennedy, as would LBJ. So, there is no way to tell the difference between a conspirator and a dupe. So, the conspiracy theory doesn't explain anybody's actions, and it can't be tested. But let's suppose that LBJ wanted to recruit Warren to his evil conspiracy. How would you go about approaching him? Well, Chief Justice Warren had struck down Ernesto Miranda's conviction because the police hadn't read Miranda his rights. So it's fair to say that he's a principled man of a sort. So how would LBJ approach him? Would he say, "Hey, Warren, I just whacked the president so I could take his job. If you clear me, I owe you a beer"? Seems a bit risky. I'd want to do that if I were him. But let's suppose that Warren decided to cover up for LBJ knowing he was guilty. How could LBG stop Warren from changing his mind? Or do anything about it if he did? Is he going to kill the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court? And LBG would also have to worry about all the other conspirators. Any of them could rat him out. What about all their friends and relatives? Are they all too evil to tell the truth? Are they all too dumb to figure it out? Do none of them think they could get some money by telling a scandalous story to a reporter? And how would he pay the conspirators off without the payoff being noticed? Would he say, I gave Earl Warren $1 million because I like his face? Not really going to fly, is it? And then there's the sticky problem of evidence. You can't just will evidence away. If LBG had the CIA whack Kennedy or whatever, then there would be some evidence inconsistent with the Oswald theory. The conspirators would have to destroy all the evidence of truth and manufacture a possible alternative and evidence consistent with it and not other theories. And they would have to do all this without the dupes not noticing. Not sounding plausible, is it? And what about the conspirators' plans? Do they somehow arrange this enormously complex crime and cover-up without ever writing down anything that anybody could discover? Seems ridiculous. Now, one reason to object to conspiracy theories is they're a giant waste of time. Not just a bad explanation. They're a dead end. There are no mind-controlling conspirators who can make evidence vanish at whim. Alleged conspirators like government officials or Jews or whoever are fallible human beings. We should be looking for their mistakes and our own. And we should be interested in what prompts real criminals like Oswald to do bad stuff and in how to stop them. So, in conclusion, conspiracy theories don't make any sense as explanations. They don't explain how conspirators recruit, how they fool dupes, how they get rid of evidence. They don't explain anything, since the theory predicts that conspirators act exactly like dupes in public. Conspiracy theories can only divert attention from real explanations and real problems. Goodbye and goodbye.